be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew.
Good morning, guys, and happy new year. It is the 2nd of January, and what better way to start the year than to do a challenge? So I am doing this 30-day challenge. It is how to change your physique in 30 days or something like that. I'll link the video down below, but there are a few instructions that I'll go into as we progress in the video. But the first thing that I'm going to do now is take the body measurements. As for the weight and the body fat percentage, we're going to stick to our last weigh-in, which was on the 22nd of December, because I don't think I've gained that much weight. I did not indulge this festive season. So let's start with our waist measurements, which might be a little bigger because I'm impressed. I am impressed. We are still at 34.5 inches, and hips, we are at the hips have gone down actually. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. But we are at 46 inches for the hips. So, oh yeah, let me do a young twirl so you can see the physique. What I need to work on more is this part. I feel like my upper body is okay, but anyway. So that's the before, guys. My January challenge is perfect actually. It's funny. I'm trying to get my steps in. And now is just looking at me like, what is this woman doing? She was lying down and then when I started walking around, she just started doing this. She wants to understand what I'm doing. I'm trying to get my steps in, darling. Good morning, guys. It is in fact the next day, and I just thought if I don't vlog this today, I'm probably gonna forget. So today we are moving on to 14,000 steps, and I have walked on the treadmill for an hour, and I'm gonna use the last hour to do my strength training. Let me just show you how many steps we have so far. Alrighty, we're out of the gym and we've got 10k steps already. I only need 4k for the rest of the day. Great team. So one way I get my steps in is just by doing my daily chores. So as I'm doing the dishes, I'm moving from one place to another, sweeping the house, mopping the house, wiping things. You're doing a lot of steps with that. So when I get home, I'm going to obviously sort out the house before I start work. So I will show you. Okay, we're currently at 10,425. I'm about to just sort out some stuff in the house for 30 minutes. Let's see where we will be before I take my shower. Here we are. That's the progress. 7 o'clock and we hit our goal. Good morning, guys. So today is weigh-in day. I am not really expecting the best results because we've had severe weather for the past week, so I've been inconsistent for the past week, but I feel like the progress I did in the previous 3 weeks should count for something, and this was a 30-day challenge, so we have to get the results one way or the other. So fingers crossed. Extremely happy because even though I was not consistent in the last week, I still lost 2 points, probably 2 kgs. I'll check when I get home. but this just gave me a lot of motivation. So we'll start the cycle again of the steps. Today we're hitting 10,000, next week 12,000, then the following week 14, and the last week 16. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. This one is from the 22nd of December to the 2nd of February. So I lost 85.1 to 82.9. That's amazing. I lost 2.2 kgs. Then my body fat percentage is still the same. But let's look at this. So in my right leg, I lost 0.3% of fat. In my left leg, I lost calculations 0.8% of fat. In my right arm, I lost 0.5% of fat, and in my left arm, I didn't lose anything. Okay, so I have to work on that. And then in my trunk, yeah, we gained some, how many is that, 0.6% of fat. So we have to work on my trunk. But in terms of kilos, I actually lost 0.1 kilos, so 100 grams. I lost fat mass there, which is great. Okay guys, so here is how we're looking after 30 days. I think it looks good, and the scale said it looks good, so let's do a 360. Okay, let's see what the waist is saying. Okay, we are on 35.5 on the waist, and we are on 46 on the hips. Okay, we'll do an in-depth whatever later. Hello lovely people, so I'm here with the complete review of this Mindpump challenge that I was doing for the past 30 days. And first and foremost, we all saw that it worked. I lost 2.2 kgs in a month, which is a lot. I know 2.2 kgs might seem minuscule, but if you have that steady for 5 months and you're not putting too much of a strain on yourself, which I wasn't, by the way, 2.2 kgs is a lot. So the tenets of the challenge is you're supposed to walk for 10,000 steps in the first week, 12,000 in the second week, 14,000 in the third week, and 16,000 in the fourth week. Now, as you saw from this video, in the last week, I wasn't consistent. I actually didn't do 16,000 for more than 2 days, I think, but it still worked. Another thing is I didn't change my diet a lot, but I was doing a lot of meal prep. You saw maybe 2-3 videos ago, I did a meal prep video, and I've been doing meal prep every week. But over the weekend, I'm also eating whatever I want to eat. Not a lot of junk food. Let me try and remember if I had any. Okay, there was one day where I had a donut, an Oreo cream donut, and a milkshake, but it was just one of those days. So if I keep this up, I'm actually gonna have a healthy balance with my food, my training, as well as just living life. Like, I hate restrictive diets. They give you results, but they are temporary results, because are you really going to do that for the rest of your life? No. But this I can do for the rest of my life. It's quite easy. Another thing is I weight train. So they do recommend that you weight train for at least 3 to 4 times a week. I weight train 5 times a week. So for me to get my steps in the first weeks, I think I was doing 20 minutes on the treadmill, and then the last few weeks I was doing an hour on the treadmill, then an hour of weight training. And then over the weekend, when the weather was good, I would just take a walk outside. And the chores that I do around the house also add to the 10,000 steps. So I really think this is doable, and I think this is something you can maintain. Do I recommend it? 100%. So if you've gotten to this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're encouraged to take a step to get yourself to a healthier place.
and I will see you next Sunday. Yeah, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.